two systems to talk about. One of them could be very strong and span 2 calendar years, and the other is acting a little bit interesting. I will break down both of these systems, the forecast models, their potential intensities, and how dangerous they could be exclusively on TBF Cyclone. It's TBF Cyclone Tuesday, December 16th, 2025. Starting with Tropical Cyclone Bakang. It currently has 50 mile an hour sustained winds, and it should weaken over the next 24 hours and dissipate over that time period. I will show you something interesting about that in a moment. Invest 93S currently has 35 mile an hour sustained winds and a medium chance of development in the next 24 hours. I do expect that to develop. I think it could develop within the next 24 hours. Alright, for Bakang, I want to show you what's going on with that storm. So, even though this should weaken over the next 24 hours, you see it's looking pretty organized right now, even so much to the point that it even briefly developed a little bit of an eye. I can't say I've ever really seen that before, but the eye is kind of dissipating now. But here's why it's going to weaken. If you look this is the water vapor satellite imagery. So where the storm is right now at the moment, it's in pretty high moisture. It's in a pretty high moisture area. However, this dry air is going to come from the south and then just overtake the storm, dry it out, and then it should dissipate into a remnant low over the next 24 hours. So that's why it's going to weaken. All right, the forecast models for Invest 93S. The Google AI, starting with that one, they show Bakang continuing to the north and then dissipating again tonight into tomorrow. Maybe even a little later. They show that's about right. And then what they show for Invest 93S is they show this storm like developing, quickly intensifying, being a pretty strong storm by about Christmas, and then continuing toward Madagascar. Some of their model branches show it dipping to the south and dissipating, not being much of a storm. Others show it continuing toward Madagascar. I'm not sure what's going to happen at this point. It's kind of a split on what could happen, and it's really hard to tell right now. The GFS model, starting with that, they show this system actually just dissipating. Previously, they were showing it going all the way to Madagascar, or pretty close. And then they do actually show another system following that, going into the last day of December, first day of January. The European forecast model, let me load an earlier model run for you so we can go further out in time. They do show the system moving toward Madagascar, but here's what I'm concerned about. So they do show it lasting to almost at least January 1st. Here's what I'm concerned about. This is a pretty strong system, almost Category 5 equivalent status, high-end Cat 4, may even be Cat 5 at this point. So that is a strong system moving toward Madagascar, and if we really look at the trajectory of the storm, it would likely stay east of Madagascar, but the islands over here, there was a storm that hit those islands earlier this year. I believe that was, I don't remember the storm, but it was early in my channel, February, March, something like that. But these islands right here, I don't know what they're called, if this will load for me. It's been Saint Denis, Reunion, and Meritus. So, if that's concerning, be sure to keep watching my videos if you're in those areas. Just be getting updates. Right now, don't even start preparing. It's too early for that. It could change. But if things change over the next week, then I will let you know. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and see ya.